Jaws looking to break out of their own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. The Sabres take possession in the neutral zone. And that's broken up by Pareda. Lets it rip. Can't get it to go. Stopped by the goaltender. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hook check there. Sends it to the middle. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Flores has such great hands and great vision, and he gets in tight, trying to create some space with those magic mitts, but he's unable to pull it off.
Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. They score! And a quick goal here in the first by the road team has changed the momentum quickly.
Well, yeah, quick goal, quick strike, and that's exactly what you want to do when you're on the road. You want to set the tone early. You want to take the life out of the fans. Anytime you have numbers off the rush, you typically have speed, as indicated right here, James. You're trying to create 2-on-1s, you have net drive, you got it all, and you bury it.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Buffalo's up 1-6. Wow! They got thunderstruck on the play.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
The Sabres are on to the box. Interference the call.
These are the ebbs and flows of the game. You're leading in it. You take an untimely penalty. Now you got to kill it off. You got to find a way to get out there and make sure the equalizer is not scored on your watch.
The Warriors get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James. Finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
They move the puck out of harm's way. Dobson's carrying it ahead. And we're going to face off after the offside call. Flores slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. Moose Jaw's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Terrible sticking hit, and what a choice of energy. On the power play, we are back to even.
So how you love to see this, James, and as a coach, how much work that goes into a power play. You need to have chemistry, you have to have motion. You got to keep the PK guessing. They did all of it, and they got rewarded.
Moose Jaws quickly erased that one-goal deficit near the first.
Yeah, they found a way to have that counter punch to get on the board as well here, James. And that can be tough to do when you don't get the start you wanted. You know you're all pumped up in the dressing room. When you come out, you just don't have it. You got to chip away at it. That's what they've done throughout the period, and they wind up getting a goal.
Right on the doorstep. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Dobson's getting 2 for boarding here.
I love when play is physical and aggressive, but when you cross the line and there's too much, you're going to get the boarding call.
Puck picked up by Barton. Oh, was he locked in on that as he stops the one-timer? Oh, a true warrior to block that. Grabs the puck. And it's a quick pass to Barton. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Turned aside by Miller.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Here's a short pass to McMuffin. Scoops up the puck.
Dogs almost ready to get back on the ice.
Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Denied by the goaltender. Goaltender covers that. We get a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. There's a feed in front. And that's intercepted. And he takes the pass. Oh, look out against the wall.
Wow, and this is... And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's going to dictate the pace going forward. Next shift is critically important.
He's just taking a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza. How does this match
post this one in.
I'm getting huge into the corner. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Moose Jaws clearly had a few energy drinks prior to puck drop because they're already up by a pair here in the first.
It's always great to see a team come out and play with desperation, not just at the end of the game. There's been urgency to their step and a lot of pace to their play.
Handles the puck. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. Scooped up along the wall by Pareto. Made the save on the play. Puck grabbed by Barton. Moose Jaws gain possession. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Bench is rolling wide because they're all getting goals and apples at the stats tonight. You can feel the energy, and they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
Moose Jaws been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. After the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Slides it over to Flores. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Pareto. Here he is, all alone. And it's poked away.
You gotta have some.
And they score!
Penalty. They get their opponent running around, James, and they wind up scoring, so that's gonna nullify their power play. But it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective. Moose Jaws been the better team here in the late stage of this first period. More shots, more goals, simple as that. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes the pass and banks it off the wall. The Warriors gain control of it. Oh, that closes him off against the wall. Great pressure to force the turnover. Kaboom! Oh, what a hit on the ice. Offside the call. We'll get a reset.
But with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
Moose Jaws look great thus far, leading here late in the first period. The Sabres win it. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Slides it across to Flores. Passes out front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And a great save.
Absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot. And it just...
He scores! There's the hat trick, and let it rain, Chapeau!
Rain Chapeau is right. There's bats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time. But man, has he ever had a definitive night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
Moves it quickly over to Barton. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Can't complete the pass as it goes off the stick. And time taking up scores! Well, I guess they weren't so bad of it.
Back for momentum in the last seconds of the frame. You find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Moose Jaw's lead is a result of them just being hounds on the puck, James. I mean, they're firing on all cylinders. Every player is moving and closing quickly with their stick.
Here they come on the rush. Here's a chance. Big Todd save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, go technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Flores works the puck in his own zone. Good defensive effort to poke it away.
Miller's been outstanding, James. I mean, that last sequence was so impressive. I mean, he re-energized his team now as they make their way up the ice.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
What a steal in his own end. Passes it over to Pareda. And that's offside, stopping the play. The Warriors have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Moose Jaws won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. And that one's picked off. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Moose Jaw's got the puck along the wall. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one.
Miller's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Takes the puck behind the net. Moose Jaw's got control of it now from their own end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. To the low slot. How did he stop that one?
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save. Loretta's been playing with his head up all night long here, James. He doesn't have one, he doesn't have two, he has 3 goals for the hat-trick in this game so far. And if you have a look back at some of them, I mean, he has just been lights out in and around the net, changing the angle of his shot, and he's leaving the goaltender guessing.
Moose Jaw's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Flores wins possession off the draw. And he takes the feed. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Puck exits the zone. Poked away at center ice. Barton's moving the puck through his own zone. And he coughs it up with the pass. Great read to break up the play. Moose Jaw's got possession of the puck. Denies them. He got all of it. In close. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that.
It's off the iron. Pareda's going to play against the half wall. Oh, he got all of that against the boards. He scores! And someone's beaten up with his second of the night.
Because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing all his skill set. You can just see the weight shift, James, there in that slap shot where he's able to just hang it as he walks into it and keeps the goaltender loose inside.
Moose Jaw's been feeling good all night long. Just in the late stage of the period here.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable game for them so far. I mean, they've just been so dominant offensively. Their opponent really doesn't know what to do. They're trying to slow the game down, but they can't because they're just on fire in terms of pace and dictating it.
Locks the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Barton's got the puck in his own zone. Great pressure on the offensive end by Pareda. Taken by Barton. And here's a pass to McMahon. Puck picked up in the open ice. Buffalo's going to play it from the corner. Nice defensive robbery on that. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Takes the puck at the point. Tosses it on to Flores. Slides it across. Big time stop there.
Sometimes we have no time.
9 seconds and he makes the save. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabalski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3, moments away. Well, this has been an absolute blowout to the first 2 periods as we get underway here in the third. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
Buffalo's trailing in this game because they haven't managed the puck, and they've been cheating offensively. When you're not in good position, you're not supporting the puck carrier, and it goes the other way, you're in trouble.
Let's see what the officials are calling. Thompson's going off for interference.
In this game, you're always trying to buy time for your teammates, but sometimes if you hold on a little bit too long, you're going to get the interference call.
Buffalo's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play as of yet here, James, but if they're able to capitalize and get on the board, guess what?
Score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. They found a little bit of light here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Puck clears the zone and they'll be forced to regroup. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Moose Jaw's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Flores wins the draw at center. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Buffalo's looking to break out. Slides it across to Flores. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Moose Jaw's going to play the puck from behind the cage. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Moose Jaw's gained possession along the boards. Throws it in. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
The Warriors have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. And now it's grabbed by Barton. Quick pass to Flores. Let's move to the middle. And that's stopped. Coming to the slot. And he fights off another save.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Makes the save on the slapper. Trying to shake the defender. Oh, great defensive effort. Here's a pass to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, relentless pressure. Score! Well, they've got a mountain to climb, but
of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James.
Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that low slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
And he slides it quickly to Burton. He got all of that one. Dobson's lugging the puck. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways. Look at that flashy save. Somebody put that on a hockey card. Sends a pass over. Perfectly executed. The check there. Puck scooped up by Perreault. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. And I expect to see him out here again.
And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Steps inside the line. Comes up with the steal. And that one's picked off. Paredes got it against the boards. And he makes the easy save. Makes another stop.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's diving in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves. A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
And we'll reset things after the icing.
Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up.
Moose Jaws dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Buffalo's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Dishes it off. Makes the save using the hashtag block. Moves it to Flores. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
John's team gets a go-ahead goal, and if you go back to the why, it's all going to start with his hit that was the catalyst to change the puck over into their hands. I mean, defense leads to offense. Coaches love this type of play. You get in on the puck, you separate the player from body, and you gain possession.
Flores wins the draw at center.
McMuffin's not going to be able to get away from the bruise and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
And he sidesteps the check there. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes the puck. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling. Scoops up the puck, and he's in on the breakaway. Scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
This is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2, 3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake. He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given, but what a shot that is. He had no chance.
Moose Jaws coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. From the back of the cage with the puck. That's a solid check on the play. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Moves it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Picks up the puck. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. The Warriors take possession here in the open ice. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Takes it and looks ahead. Takes a shot. Oh, lucky break for the shooter as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out.
Moose Jaws run another one off the post, James. How many is that now? But listen, they're getting opportunities, and they're really firing it towards the net. I really like their game tonight.
Dobson's going to go to the box for the next 5 as he gets handed a major.
Well, the officials are just doing their job. This is a 5-minute major. It's warranted because they're not going to tolerate dangerous play.
Shuts him down. Shot on net. gauntlet was thrown down, and it's been accepted. Here we go. EASHL club action here on EA Sports. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. Well, the hype for this one has been off the hook. Puck is dropped. Let's see if this one actually lives up to it. Good read with the stick to break that up. Adams got it in the defensive end. Quick feed to Dangle. Takes it to the front. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. He got all of that hit on the play.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
And a great save. And a little physicality ends that threat. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
And a solid stop on the play there. Lions got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
These are the types of games that offense love and defense hates here, James. I mean, the puck is going north-south every single time. Both teams trading chances at either end.
Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Sabres win the defensive zone faceoff. Coles across the line now on the attack in the offensive end. Can't connect on the shot. Taken along the wall by Cole. Now a quick pass to McCall. Oh, he blocked him.
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his chest.
Great save by Ryan.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Still lots of time left in the period. Still scoreless in this one. Flores wins the draw inside his defensive zone. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Puck picked up by Barton. And he takes the dish. And now he moves it quickly to McMuffin. Tries to get the puck over to Dangle. Oh, wow! Punks it away in his own end. Dropped him. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, it's a smooth scores! Oh, the 1T in full effect.
This is his wheelhouse. I mean, this is exactly where he wants the puck. You leave him open for a moment, and his teammates are going to find him. That's what happens here, and he executes like he always does. Well, he's going to beat the goaltender clean on this one. It's a one-timer from the low slot, and it's a perfect pass. He's teed up beautifully, and he finishes it.
The Sabres strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So that's a nice way to start the game.
Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, get in front of it, and making the save.
Here they come on the attack. Here's a centering pass. Takes the nose. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here, James. It's lined up perfectly, and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Gets the puck over to Barton. From the neutral zone now.
Barton's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Sabres have taken a 1-0 lead. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Feeds it over. Takes a shot. Oh, and he will.
2 in a row. Back to back. Here they come.
Buffalo's extended the lead to 2 goals here in the first.
Now you can certainly see that there's jump to their step. They have their legs underneath them, and they've really dictated pace and controlled the game.
Picks up the puck in his own end. The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Here in the later stages of this period, the Sabres have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Rocks him on the play. Here's a short pass to Flores. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Nice zone entry from the right side. Sends it over to McCarr. Laying the body. The Sabres will play it in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Flores. Here's the chance to set up now. Flores has the puck against the half wall. And that's off target as it hits a body. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Buffalo's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he slides it quickly to McMuffin. From the left, all alone! He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway!
Well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed. James makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net. Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot. He sees an opening and he takes it.
The Sabres are up big here late in the first period. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Here we go, period number 2, and for those of you who have stuck around for this one, good on you. It was scores! And look at this! Suddenly they're right back into it!
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity to get to within 2. In this 2-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little point now in the game. If they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
Toronto's got one back now. Can they get themselves another?
They're going to be able to if they do one thing, and that is attack and drive the coverage back. And if you do that, you find ways to get shots into the net.
There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Lots of time left in this period. Toronto still down by 2 goals in this one. Buffalo's won the draw. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Shakes off the coverage. And that pass is redirected. Oh, what a save in front.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Makar's hitting from behind is going to land him a major for that.
It's a fast-paced, a hard-hitting game, James, but you got to be aware of your opponent and whether or not they're vulnerable a few feet from the boards. This is a hitting from behind. You're going to get a major.
Barton's taking it from his own end. Toronto's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Levels him with the hit. Angles it over to Flores. Puts it on net. He scores! And there's the hat-trick three as the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but been dominated, playing really confident all night long. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition. They create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course finish.
Flores takes possession after that center ice face-off. Fires it into the offensive zone. Buffalo's grabbed a hold of the puck. McMuffin's got it along the wing. There's a shot with the stop.
Gibson's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Takes the puck. Big time hit. That had some hot sauce on it.
They certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see that whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Sends the feed in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers. Buffalo's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
He's up. Wide of the net. He missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough...
And here comes the physical response.
Well, and this is in response of a dangerous hit, and now one of your players is injured, James. It's really important that you stand up, you stick up, and you defend in this situation.
Here we go. Well, is this one of those analogies, you mess with the bull, you get the horns?
I guess so. I mean, it's certainly sending a message, isn't it, James? I mean, really, it's about retribution and governance and what happens within the rink and trying to make sure that this gets settled here and there, and hopefully it's done.
Dangles recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Offense is on face-off and he wins the draw. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice blocks, hey, James. That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Tries to feed it over to McMuffin. Toronto's finally back to even strength and not a moment too soon after hemorrhaging goals there. And that one stopped.
Nothing can give you more momentum than a 5-minute major when you do something with it, and that's always the big question, James. Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Let's get the call. Dangle's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Coach is going to have to find a way to rein this group in. I mean, they are losing pretty big in this one, but they've lost emotional control, and they're dancing to the penalty box right now.
How do you catch this thing with the clock? Cole stick handling in his own zone. And the puck clears the zone. Puts up right into the wall.
Wow, this is
it along the wall. Toronto's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. And they get the puck out. Slides it out front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
The Sting have gained control of the puck along the wall. Good use of the body on the play. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check.
Well, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on puck carrier. Dangle's the leader of this team, James. He knows exactly what to do. He has been in these situations before. He's got to put this team on his back with this offensive zone face-off and lead the charge.
Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the net. Period number 2.
Certainly something positive to get on the board, but they're going to have to build on top of it if they want to really feel some momentum and believe that they're back in this game.
Takes it to the net. Excellent stick work on the play. Buffalo's got the puck. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, this is going to be an interference call. I've done this so many times in my career, James, but you can't slow your opponent when they don't have the puck all day long. Get to the box.
Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And that's pushed away by Kurt. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here comes the official's call. Flores is caught for the trip, and he's going on a trip to the penalty box.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in a scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Adams got it in the offensive zone. Sends it in front. They score! Offside is the call. Dangles had the face-off done, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Toronto's won the draw in the neutral zone. Hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in space for shot.
And a shorty at that.
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go to attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away. It's a really great puck movement and speed to the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James, and then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage, and they bury it.
Dangles won the draw here in the open ice. Possession along the board. Chase in front. Lions opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Nick Muffin's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Buffalo's won the defensive zone draw.
Flores is almost back in the play.
Toronto's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a short-handed one. He needs to save.
The expectation when you're on a power play is to score a goal, not give up one, James. This is a tough one to take for this group.
Routine save made by Miles.
Puck's back on the ice after serving a 5-minute major for fighting, and he had an opportunity to rest and relax in the box. And sometimes he can take him on the ice, steps on the ice, and gets a great scoring chance. His time
the puck down low. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Feeds it over to Kirk. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got period number 3 next. Players are set, officials are set, 3rd period action is coming up. Here we go, we're underway in the 3rd. Everybody having fun getting in on the offensive action. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Buffalo's been driving play all game. They sit with a comfortable lead with 20 minutes to go here, and they need to make sure they manage the puck and make smart decisions, and then they can call this one a win.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Flores wins possession in the defensive zone. Sends it over to McMuffin. They've got numbers here. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Dangle. Play is called for offside.
Bart receives a message from the coach. He gets the memo to be urgent and tenacious on the puck, and that's what you got to do in today's game. A direct line, the most direct approach to the puck carrier, and I just love this hit. I mean, they're able to gain possession of the puck, and the biggest reason why they're able to get the go-ahead goal.
Into the middle, and he opts to backtrack here with the play. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Takes control of the puck. The Sabres have it now. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. Beautiful. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Wow, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. Puck grab by Cole. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Gibson's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Tries to get it over to Cole. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Buffalo's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the 3rd. Flores wins the draw. Scoops up the puck here. Toronto's got it in their own zone. He's got a step. Centering pass in front. Oh, they couldn't complete that. Adams got the puck. Skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Poked away at center by Cole. Buffalo's kind of along the wall. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Moves it to Dangle. Taken by Cole. to get the extra attacker out. Whistle blows, stopping the play. McMuffin's going off for interference.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck. Barton's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Here's an offensive change. And he makes the save with ease. Scores! And three's the magic number. There's the magic.
And there just have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home.
Toronto's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those in the sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James, but they need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
Levels him into the wall. Moves inside. Shot. Nice save from point-blank range.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the puck?
Scores! And make it a one-goal game with that top.
And you can feel it coming, James. They've been playing way more aggressive. Their opponent's sticks are getting tight, and they're panicking a little bit. I'm telling you, the time is now. This next shift, they got to build on that score.
They are in one now. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Dishes it off again here. The shot. Shot deflected. Great save with the stick.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Here's a chance in front. Scores! What a finish on the play. Toronto's picking the block here in this third period by tying it up.
I always find it so interesting, James, and how the game shifts throughout it. And at the end of the game, finally, there's a sense of urgency, and because of it, they're able to capitalize on a scoring chance.
Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out. Handles the pass at center. The Sabres carried along the wall. Turned aside by Gibson. Adams swooping in on the attack. Takes a hit on the play. Buffalo's got it in their own zone.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence to make you feel good.
Dangle's getting 2 for tripping.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Quick shot! That one's turned aside! Oh, he came to bring the physicality tonight! And he takes the feed.
McMuffin's looking to complete the hat-trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third.
Toronto's ready to go on the attack. What a stop! There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Really tough situation here. End of the third period and a penalty call. Gonna have to kill it off and find a way to get to OT.
And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
On the 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
And as the penalty expires, they'll go to work now with a man advantage. Right up the front into the offensive end. Shot! And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Let's go! A big-time goal puts him ahead. The sting have upped the intensity
So it's about being conservative in some areas and being aggressive in others.
From point blank! Oh, he got huddled by Lyon! Passes it over! Oh, he completely muffs the shot! A chance to clear! Oh, that's a big-time clearing attempt there!
That's a great defensive play. You got to be strong on your stick. You got to know where everyone is. And let's face it, coach knows exactly who's out there this time of the game for that very reason.
Quick feed to Dangle. Here's an odd-man rush. Shot! And he makes the save.
Well, there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride, and you can see it in his body position. I mean, he's just a freight train taking it to the net. Well, there's not much runway left here, and now you're shorthanded, James, but you got to be aggressive. You got to go for it, because guess what? The time is running out.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up.
Dangle's been the premier threat on the ice tonight here, James. When the puck has been on his stick, he has had finish and he has made things happen. I don't think the goaltender or the other team has an answer to solve him right now. He's got Hattie in this game, and he may not be done.
And we are all over with this one. No problems thrown down. The challenge is set prior to this one. And you know what, Cheryl? This is just a fun EASHL matchup.
Yeah, it was pretty back and forth, but I'll tell you what, the victor goes to the team that played better, and it didn't turn out the way the losing team wanted.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from ringside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cebulski. I got to get to bed. See ya. Two players on a heater, and they'll collide tonight. Plummer's looking to build off that huge offensive performance from the other night. The other night, if he wasn't sniping, he was putting players through the boards. It is an on-ice clash of the Titans next, right here on EA Sports. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. And this one is officially underway with the puck drop. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And that's broken up. And that puck leaves the zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Handles the pass. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. The Americans win the face-off at center. Slides the puck ahead to Todd. Hammers him in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Pass back to the point. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Loses his balance on the play. Pittsburgh's crossed the line and on the attack. Passes it in front. And he comes up with a stop. Big time stop there.
Gordon's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets the position and makes the save.
Just a smothering to here in the offensive end, and listen to this place light up. Stopped on the breakaway.
Well, the shooter gets in tight here, James, and guess what? The goaltender, he does not bite on the first fake, and that allows him to make the save.
And he takes that one right in the midsection.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the game is still scoreless. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And he shuts the door. Stars all over the rebound and tucks it into the goal.
I just love these types of goal games. I mean, you can see the energy on the bench, the coach, everyone is uplifted because these are dirty areas. These are tough areas. These are competitive, will-type goals. I mean, he finds the back of the net because he was willing to pay the price.
The Americans have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. There's a shot. Oh, what a close save there. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. They've got numbers. From point blank. Scores! That's how they put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Well, he picks up another goal and extends that point-per-game streak against his rivals.
Well, yeah, and it's pretty fun to watch because, I mean, it's how do you cover him, right? So difficult to do because if you come at him, he's going to dish it. But if you open a lane for him, he's going to take it and drive the net. He's a triple threat here, James. He knows how to get it done.
And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. Tremendous save on an incredible chance there.
Oh, you can't believe he's been denied, James. He's typically so good in this one-on-one situation.
Right in the low slot. Pass in front. And that's stopped. The Americans move the puck in the defensive zone. Here we go. Odd man rush. Oh, what a move. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Takes the puck. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Well, this is a highly entertaining game here, James. The puck goes one way and then the other. It's a track meet out there. Coaches certainly won't like it because it means that neither team's playing strong defense.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. Makes his presence known on the ice. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Avoids the defender. Shuts him down. And ball out. It stays out. Oh, it was a missile and he stopped it. I don't know if this is going to continue to be much of a rivalry if they can't find a way to contain him.
Yeah, James, it's going to be hard to contain a guy who's playing with a ton of confidence because he's working on a goal streak here right now and has just continued. Just there's an urgency to his step right now, and you can see with every stride, he just knows he's going to get that puck, and that's something to play with, no question about it.
Moves the pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. And a great save.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second.
Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tied in now, James. I really like the energy that they showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on that.
Well, Cheryl, you get the feeling that he really likes playing against these rivals, considering the streak continues with a consecutive point against them.
And he's so tough to cover because he's unpredictable. I mean, he's got a great shot, and he also can distribute the puck. So pick your poison.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. He's got a step on a breakaway. What a save of the play!
Oh, James, I thought he had it. He was out, and he could have faked and moved the tender, but he got it himself in a little too tight when he made it. And man, what a nice save. Gordon's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Skates to the crease. Oh, tremendous glove save by Lindgren. Denies him again. Denies him.
He makes some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Slides the puck down low.
They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent, they don't even have time to breathe.
Pittsburgh's got control of the puck. Todd's got it in the defensive end. And it's a quick pass to Jack-O-Lantern. The Colts gain control of the puck. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Play is blown dead with the offside. More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Americans take possession after that neutral zone face-off. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Plummer. Wicked post! Long jam in front. That's broken up. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Quick feed down low. Guys are coming in. Takes possession. Here's a blast. Denies him with a save. Getting into the later stages of this period, we got a tie game. The coach will go to work here in the offensive zone. Oh, that changed directions, and he's still got in front of it. Moves by the check. Turns him away. Takes the puck along the boards. The Goats have it against the wall. Oh, he caught all that. What a save by Lindgren. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up.
Lindgren's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession, you want to keep the pressure on, because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shots through the net. He does not use it. He's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him.
This rivalry series, it is tilted in one direction, and it's his way.
Well, he's just lit when he plays this team, isn't he? I mean, the competitive juices are flowing, and I mean, he's got ice in his veins, but more importantly, who's defending him? You better defend him by committee if you want to stop him.
And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back. She's Shell Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Buffalo's had a strong 40 minutes of play, and they dominated possession time, James, but they have to find a way to get up on the board and get the equalizer here. I expect them to have some urgency to activate their D and try and really look to attack off the rush. Plummer's been so efficient with the puck tonight, James. I mean, sometimes it is a struggle, and other nights it just feels easy, and that's what it feels like here for him tonight. He wants that puck. You can see him communicating with his teammates. He wants it. He wants to shoot it. He's all around the net, and he's buried it already for a hat trick.
Takes possession of the puck off the draw. Breakaway! Oh, puts it off the post. You can hear the ping from up here.
I think that he felt the pressure there, James. I thought he had a little bit more time, and it's a game of inches, and he missed.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. Puts it off the post.
Todd's having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. Return pass.
Well, you can't worry about what happened
Well, an assist is equal to a point, and the point streak continues on his part.
Well, and it's going to continue because he reads exactly what he's given here, James. And you know you have confidence and patience with the puck when you'll fire it when the lane's open, but you'll also move it when your player is open.
Loses the covers there. Denies him!
Lovely willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Puts it on goal and makes the save. Stretches one out to Tom. Gaining steam here on the attack. Scores! Thomas Vasilevskiy.
What a shot! That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top-cheddar shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing.
The Americans have found the go-ahead goal here in the back half of the third period.
This is exactly where they want to be, James. Late in the third period, you have the lead. Now you have the momentum, and you certainly want to attack, but you want to make sure that you're in good defensive posture when the puck transitions.
Steps into all of that. Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right?
He's in all alone. What a save on the play.
Well, the initial shot's going to come here, but I love the habits on this play. Driving the net without the puck, anticipating where it's going to go, get your stick on it and bury it.
Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. With the blast. Stones him on the play. Big time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. All alone. Scores! And that's three. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
Buffalo's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead, and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this face-off and dictate the pace.
Makes a move in front. Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
And the puck's in the low slot. The goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Big time stop there. Puck is frozen, and we're going to face off.
It's been sniffing in and around the net all game long. Multiple scoring opportunities. Finally going to connect on the last one. But if you look at his body of work over the course of the game, he's had a lot of sustained pressure in the offensive zone, and he's been a real threat.
Under a minute to play in this dandy. Here's a short pass to Plummer. Hammers it on net. Oh, he stuffs that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Sends the pass in front. And that doesn't connect. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Shot. Makes the save. Dupuis moving the puck through his own zone. Rocks him. The Americans gain possession in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The net is empty, the extra attacker's out, and a huge face-off looming. possession. Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Well, they seem to be dominated in the possession department, and yet they clearly maximize their opportunities to come away with the win tonight, Cheryl.
And sometimes that's what the game is about, right, James? You have to find a way to cash in on your opportunities. They did it tonight, and that's why they get the victory.